Hey, B, as of this week, did you hear that we're the most dangerous city in California?
Damn, that's crazy. So that means we're the most dangerous podcast out here?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up,
How
man?
you
Welcome
doing?
back
Welcome
to
back.
Last1YNosVamos.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Woo! What's up, Jay? How you
Hey, how you
been?
doing, man?
I'm good. I'm
How
excited.
was how was your week?
Oh, damn. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, man.
Damn. But how was yours?
It was great.
That's, that's what's
Simple.
up.
I mean, we did hear about that, little news there, but
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, it's true. Yeah, we are the most dangerous city in California as of this week. But you know what? It's all good. We've been there before, and I feel like there's a way of bouncing back, like we always do.
Yes, definitely. We always hear it. We said that last week, but, we're just going to make a positive note, correct?
Yeah, man. Just spread that love, spread this positive message. Even if it's by a community, even if it's individually, we're gonna try to do our part. With this podcast, hopefully, anybody out here in San Bernardino gets to see us, and shout out to you guys. We're here, man. Check us out.
Yes, shout out to everybody around us. Shout
Yeah.
out to actually whoever clicked on our last
Yeah,
podcast.
dude. Thank you so much. It's so crazy, man. Like when we first posted our first video, and I was like, I just immediately dropped everything. I was just watching it. Like I couldn't believe that was me. Like I took myself out of my own body. It was just like watching that.
Yeah, definitely. Like I was
Crazy.
all nervous, and I'm like, "Hey, Jay, it's up. Go check it out. Go check it out."
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So
you were probably sleeping. I'm not sure, or maybe you were already looking at the video, and you didn't want anybody interrupting you. But hey,
pues sí me dormí un poco temprano, pero pues
yeah.
me desperté temprano también. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
la
But it's
vida
all
del
good.
ruco.
Nah, pues work is work, yo. I ain't complaining. Shit. No, no, pues, no se asusten, raza. Sí es verdad y todo, pero pues hay que, como le dije a mi compa, hay que hacer nuestra parte para sacar todo lo positivo, lo bueno. Y vamos a salir adelante como una comunidad, como individualmente, siempre con la frente en alto, like, we got this. TV always takes it way too higher and way too exact, like they freaking
They
make
hype
things,
it up. They hype it up.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we go back.
They make
and
things
back
bigger
again,
than what
but
it really is. But you know what? Yeah, that's crazy. But man, how you been, man? I feel like I haven't seen you in a week or something. I know I just saw you like the other day.
yeah, it's crazy. We do, interact with each other once in a while.
Yeah.
We do live close by, so we try our best. If not, it's almost like every time I'm at your house, you're kicking me out. Not really,
no
but
mames.
it's like we get tired of seeing each other's face. Ya tengo pintado aquí, pero
No,
hey,
man.
either way, we've been like that for
Como dice
several years.
Como dice la canción, tatuado.
Nah, we don't want that one, bro. Yeah, can't be my first tattoo.
Nah, hell no. But nah, man, it's crazy, dude. Like I can't believe we actually have a video up on YouTube, and knowing you and like personally, on a personal level, like it's crazy that we, allowed us to just say, hey, like we make that jump and say, hey, we're gonna leave something here in history in the internet, and it's out there and it's out. Ya no hay regreso, ya está ahí. Vayan, chequenlo. Todos ustedes que todavía no lo han visto, chequenlo. Es para que los conozcan un poquito mejor, un poquito más, y para que nos entiendan, porque a veces somos medios mochos, como dicen por ahí. Like, tenemos unas explicaciones medias raras, pero pero sí, like, hay que enfocarlos en lo positivo. And pues thank you everybody who
Yes,
left a
thank you.
comment, left a like, and all that. Really appreciate that. Man, I just excited to see where we're gonna be at. A couple more episodes.
Yeah, maybe again 6 months, a year. I mean, we're gonna try and continue this.
Heck yeah.
Keep pushing again. Even though if we hear some news, we're still pushing toward.
Yo, heck yeah. I'm ready. Don't know how we're gonna get there, but that's the fun part about it. I think like not knowing the journey, or how is it gonna take, how is it gonna lead you to there. But man, I'm ready for that. It's exciting.
Yeah, holidays are coming.
Oh yeah.
Holidays are coming. We're probably gonna grab something to eat, get a little heavier on the side, but it's all good,
Está bien,
We
güey.
gotta go to the gym, do that.
Hay que bajarle pa'
resolution
echarle,
again.
como dicen. Nah, yeah, like, hey, I honestly, I like the fall season, October, all this stuff. Like October is my favorite month of like holiday, like Halloween. I love Halloween, so
Yeah.
we might go all out maybe for Halloween the next podcast or
Yes,
something.
here
We'll
shortly.
do something, man. We'll
Here,
do
yeah,
something.
here shortly.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
but definitely from last week we left off of us not really liking high school, or not liking school. But either way, after high school, what you do? What is your career now?
Ya ves, güey, tú me estás asustando ya con esas preguntas del high school. Por eso me gusta October. Nah, it ties up. It's good. It's good. You know what? After high school, sí fui a San Bernardino Valley College.
Okay.
Ahí me aventé 2 años. Y, yeah, I went for, I didn't really know at the beginning what I was going to do, but it was for auto technician at the end of the, semester, couple semesters, and I ended up doing auto technician. Uh, and then once I learned auto technician, I knew I wanted to go for engine and performances.
Okay.
From there, didn't work out. Not because of me. Something happened within the city. Mind you, this I already had a full time job, and I was going to Valley College.
Okay.
From there,
So you were part time, basically.
part time school,
right?
yeah, part time
Okay.
school. But I did learn a lot. I learned things that helped me in my day to day life. Also, I also did welding
Oh
at
man.
another point. Like first was auto technician, then welding. Um, and and I know you can elaborate there, but
That's basically when I came back from, because I was gone. And when you were doing Valley College, I wasn't here at that point of time. But then after that, when I came back, we did take that welding class together.
yeah. So we did welding, and también otra vez algo pasó ahí que no se me dejó dar, pero sí aprendí algo, y that helped me with another thing in the future that we both elaborated with again. Y we uh we took this course of welding, and we learned a lot, but ya de ahí pues todavía tenía mi full time job. Pues como ya no se pudo hacer nada ahí con lo del welding, pues me quedé trabajando otra vez en my full time job. Um, de ahí hice un poco de todo ahí en ese trabajo. Era Manny Wire. Shout out to Manny Wire.
Okay.
Uh, I
That was
was
gonna
there.
be my question, like what type of job was it? But you did
It
wires.
was warehouse, but mainly it was working with Manny Wire. It was a learning experience about a little bit of everything: inventory, parts, wiring, electrical wiring. We did it all, man. Assemble, make the wires. We would make the spools of like hundreds, 500s, 1000s, 2500s, and then
Oh man.
I learned like how to stripe wire, how to twist wire, how to print on wire. I don't know if you guys ever seen like on wire where it has like the numbers or letters and all that. That's
Yeah,
what I
the
used to
gauge
do.
and stuff.
Yeah, the gauges and all that crap. But yeah, I learned a lot there, and then pues aprendí casi todo lo de ahí de la bodega. Entonces me metí a hacer las deliveries
Mm.
para la compañía.
Just here in Southern California, or did you go
Yeah,
northern,
actually,
out of
well,
state?
it was local. It was local, but and Tuesdays I would do all Southern California,
No,
or like the IE basically.
no.
And then on Thursdays I would do LA County, LA and OC.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
so
Well, good thing it wasn't Friday.
yeah,
All that
man.
traffic.
Oh, sometimes it depends. Right? Sometimes on the holidays they will get like the traffic was bad sometimes because people would take the Friday off and they would leave Thursdays
Uh,
afternoons. But it was all good. I did that and me gustó. Like me gustó. I was driving like a small little Isuzu NPR truck, and
okay.
it had like a mainly like a flatbed with like little doors, and
That's a cage, doesn't it?
yeah, the
What was it?
cage, yeah. I did those type of deliveries and had like probably like between 10 and 18 stops in one day. And it was fun. I had interacted with my customers and all that. It was cool. But at the same time, that woken up my something I wanted to do.
All right.
I would see like I would be driving down these freeways and I would see the big semi trucks passing me by, and I was like, damn, like I want to do that. Like I want to take this to the next level to be a professional driver one day. And un día se me presentó una oportunidad, and I took it. And thanks to everybody that helped me out, I got my CDL.
Oh man, congrats,
Yeah,
congrats.
thank you. And that was
Chapito, but still,
sí,
got,
pues todavía metemos los cambios, man.
grinding. You grinding or what?
No popping here, man.
You
Yeah,
do reach that clutch?
man, we flow through them, dog. We flow. What clutch? Nah, yeah, yeah, man, it was good. Me ayudé, me ayudó mucho, empezar así, de do deliveries de una bodega. Y pues that came along to do my third career. Well, my actual career that I do now,
Okay.
and I went to school for it. Y me tomó like around maybe 2 months.
So I'm guessing you're still doing that at this point in time?
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing to this day. It's been about 4 to 5 years since I think I'm gonna go on my fifth year. Aquí andamos todavía, echándole ganas, pegándole.
Crazy.
Y
Eh,
me gusta mucho. Like, me da una adrenalina así, like, que no locochona, así como digas, pero, like, sí me da una energía así como, like, I love doing this. I love what I do.
Okay.
The actual driving part of it. Like, yeah, there's times where it sucks because you're, like, docked in a door and it's like, man, it takes forever. But, yeah, like, that's what I'm doing to this day. What about you? Like, what'd you do right after high school?
After high school, I love automotive, or I used to be in
Yes,
automotive, and then
sir.
again, the whole Fast and the Furious back in the 2000s, and everybody was going to that transition of mechanics, diesel mechanics.
Yep.
Electrical was kind of coming, but it wasn't big yet. But yeah, definitely had to go to school. The reason being, even though I didn't like it, was because none of my family did automotive or any type of automotive related
Right.
repair.
Right.
So after high school, well, before high school was ended, I did have automotive shop. So that kind of pushed me to like, all right,
That's the direction you wanted to go to.
correct. So I was like, let me go ahead and do automotive. Not a long time career, it's going to college or nothing like that, because I've seen my sisters kind of struggle with college. And again, me not liking it, from the back going to school. I'm not, again, not going to school was the issue. It was me being focused there. I wanted to just make it a short term career. So I went back north, in California, West Sacramento, and
Damn.
got my little, certificate as a technician of automotive repair.
No, pues sí, como un gradado, como dicen.
Yeah, that's why I was saying I was in here
Yeah.
when you were
When
doing
I
the
was in,
Valley College one,
yeah.
because I was up there for 9 months. But I hated the weather over there, man. Nothing like Southern Cali. It's always raining. It's always cloudy. You be out there, and then all
Sal-
of a
eh,
sudden it starts raining.
Salías con manga larga o lo salías con un suéter y chor. Like you say, you
Nah.
didn't even know, like,
Yeah, I mean,
you didn't even know
we
what
were
this.
usually inside. I mean, it was a big warehouse automotive shop where they were teaching us. So during lunchtime, it could be nice and sunny, and then by the time you headed home, it starts to rain or it's starting to rain
Damn, that's
already.
crazy.
So, but yeah, we were like an hour away. Same like here from LA. It was an hour away from the Bay. So, but again, I think it's just more greener up there. So again, it just rains quicker than here in Southern. It's more,
Yeah.
dry weather.
Yeah.
Um, but me, I'm not actually doing that career no more at the moment. Just like what you're doing with your driving the big rigs, I'm actually doing hydraulic technician. That's what they call it. It's based more of water, anything that has to do with water, like valves, sprinklers, any of that nature. But I know it doesn't relate. Yes, it does. If you got 10 years of experience, automotive,
No,
you
yeah,
kind of
definitely,
get
because
that little knowledge together.
it helps you not struggle in some ways, like maybe knowing how to use a certain tool. You already
Right.
got that knowledge from how long were you doing auto tech for
Autotech
before
was
you transferred to this?
10 years. 10
Woo,
years.
damn.
10 years. But, if COVID happened, the shop got closed down. But it was a great experience, meaning doing those 10 years running the shop. It wasn't just doing automotive. I
Right.
did do, the whole accounting, help customers, customer service, ordering parts, inventory, everything. That's why when we said last podcast, hey, you can run your own business. Yes, I can, but
Yeah.
that's not the focus at the moment. So,
No, pues sí.
um,
Eras
you
el
know,
mil usos.
yeah,
Eras el mil usos right there.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it came
Man,
from a
that's
little bit.
crazy. So like, how you liking it now? For so far for now.
Um, I like it, but at this point, I'm more into having the engineer kind of make the decision of let's fix it this way or this other way. In the tech world, you're basically you gotta fix it because it has to get done because the customer's waiting for it. So on this part of this job, it's not nothing like that. It's more of like the engineer wants this, do it, and he makes the call. Is it good enough or is not good enough? So I'm just more like a reporter.
Okay. Hey, pues,
Hey, pays the bills, right?
there you go. That's one way to see it. Yeah. Heck
Yes,
yeah. So,
definitely.
I mean, if you know the things that you know now, would you go back to being 18th and changing something that you would do for now?
I was saying no. Just like we focused before, we were growing very quickly. We had that mentality of, kind of doing what we want, or like, hey, this intrigues me, so I'm gonna go ahead and follow it. So yeah, like I said, my dad actually did construction. The automotive, I just picked it up by myself, and thankfully for the going to school and graduating right after I graduated came back, I was fortunate to get two jobs out of it. So
Nice.
I did two jobs for 7 months, one selling parts and the other one actually fixing vehicles, again whatever the shop needed.
That's crazy. That's you hustle then. That's what I'm saying. This my man over here has ambition, hustle. He's a machine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice though. I did learn a lot from both worlds. Again, parts is selling parts, but you still almost have to communicate. It's almost like you're teaching somebody now how to be a mechanic,
Yeah.
because some people are like, oh, again, it is a challenge. Some people are like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you come show me?
Yeah.
And you try to help the most you can. And yes, you're not there physically guiding them and everything, but at least they get an idea and they're willing to do it. They get it done.
It's a big part. I understand because yo también ahí en esa bodega, hacía muchas de partes. Y yo digo, pues que tengo que, what do I have to do with parts? Pero muchas gentes que venían hacían un will call o lo que sea, like,
Uh-huh.
hey man, well, I'm looking for the same thing, but in this other form. And
Right.
it's like, well, yeah, that's where it kicked in and say, oh, well, this is why it helps to know my parts because now I can help a customer out and say, well, yeah, we have it, we don't offer it, we do offer it. What applications you need it for.
Or even if it's not for the application, you can try to make it work
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it's
Because
the
now
same
you have
concept.
that concept of what it takes to get it to work, so it's you can share that knowledge with the customer
Right.
and maybe help them out in that way.
Right.
That's
Same
crazy.
question for you. Like, I know you were trying to do two different careers in your actual career. I'm not sure, but being in, driving those big rigs, can you drive right out of 18, or do you have to wait a little bit, or would you do that again? Like, if you knew this knowledge now.
Man, I think yeah, yo sí la mera verdad. En mi familia pues casi todos son welders y
Right.
yo fui el único que no. este pues
Pero es una
pe-
chinga que no being
sí
welding,
sí es una
especially in
chinga.
the
Miro
heat
miro
down here.
a mi padre, miro a mis tíos, a mis padrinos, y miro que ya like ellos sí me dicen que como mi papá, like él se mira que ya se pues su visión y todo eso, me dice, me molesta esto, me molesta like, que ya no, o sea, no puedo ver sin mis lentes y esto y el otro. So sí te desgasta es un trabajo que te desgasta mucho.
Buen pagado,
Buen
pero
pagado,
sí
pero
te.
sí te desgasta mucho y lo pensé más en esa manera de like, quiero hacer un cambio de bien para mí y para el resto de mi familia. No tiene nada malo ser un soldador. Simplemente lo que quiero es llevar una vida un poco más sana, a lo mejor cuidar mi cuerpo un poquito más. Y, pero de que le metemos chinga también.
Yeah, true.
Como todos, o sea,
Yeah, I mean,
no hay un trabajo que no.
I think we can say, hey, sit and drive, but there still comes with traffic, still comes
Yeah,
with, you sitting all that time. I mean, office work, it's already
yeah,
a
and, you know,
toll on you, but now you're there
get it
forever.
on their back, on their hands, on their wrists. Vision, being in the screen all day, like, it burns you, man. It burns you. Pero sí, yo pienso que si tuviera los 18 años otra vez, sabiendo lo que sé o sabiendo lo que sé ya y lo que hago ahorita, sí lo hiciera en una edad más temprano, porque sí me cambió la vida para bien. Y sí, para contestar tu otra pregunta, sí puedes tener 18 y manejar,
Okay.
pero para poder salir como por ejemplo, si radicas aquí en California, haces tus rutas aquí en California, pues no puedes salir afuera. So no
Okay.
puedes ir como a Arizona o Nevada o Washington. Te tienes que quedar dentro de California. Solo más,
Okay.
básicamente trabajas Southern California, up north, o haces cargas así, vas para arriba, vas para abajo, vas para arriba y vas para abajo. Y pues uno se cansa, pues, pero si tienes la ambición, si tienes las ganas de salir adelante, vas a usar ese tiempo como para tu práctica, como para saber qué hacer cuando ya salgas de California y vas a mirar, like, man, there's so much work out here, like, all the states, And, pues, igual, si te gusta, si no, yo cuando le calé, yo sí ya tenía más de los 21, so yo sí podía salir. Yo
Yeah.
no tuve restrictions en mi licencia. So, cuando salía, sí era un poco pesado porque ya cambiaba de 5 a 9 horas, ya cambiaba manejar todas tus 11 horas a veces.
Yeah.
Y está pesado porque pues solo y un camino, pero pues así es la vida, o sea, no es para todos, no fue para mí ese estilo de trabajo, pero sí me encanta, like, manejar, me encanta andar watching all the scenery, like, me he inventado unos amaneceres muy chingones, like, que nadie ha visto. Yo creo que solamente yo en mis ojos los veo tan chingón como se ve
Okay.
naturalmente, like, cuando ves el sol salir y te le está pegando a un lago, o que estás arriba en las montañas y ves toda la neblina por encima de la ciudad, like, it's badass,
It's
bro.
not smog though, right?
No, not smog. I'm talking about real neblina. No, no estamos hablando de aquí, güey.
Yeah.
Pero yeah, dude, like, I think I would go back and do this career at an earlier age.
So, like you said, you don't like going long trips, and I'm guessing because what you get homesick.
I'm not gonna lie, like, for me, cuando empecé, ya tenía ganas de empezarlo, ya tenía ganas de hacerlo, and rush into it. That's what I did. I rushed into it. Y cuando lo hice, nadie me explicó, like, hey, va a haber días que no vas a comer a tiempo, va a haber días que no vas a regresar a tu casa, va a haber días que no te vas a poder ni bañar porque, it's crazy, like, pero aprendes a vivir en tu troque, aprendes a vivir en las calles, y pues ya empiezas a comprar un poquito de más essential things that you need.
Okay.
Um, you know, pero sí es pesado. O sea, se te acaba la comida. Yo compraba comida para toda la semana. Se me
No, y
acababa.
comelón como eres,
y,
no, pues
y casi
you
no
need you
como.
need a food truck, trailer of food,
Neta, güey, yo tenía mi troca y tenía todo así como like, it looked like
whole
a
pantry.
it looked like a pantry, güey. Like, tenía mis chips, mis salsas, todo. Nomás me faltaban la mendiga estufa, lo más ahí.
Yeah.
Pero sí, no, tal vez no te dura, pues. We're constantly, like, just eating and eating and eating. Like, that's the only bad part, like, is the negative about this work. Like, esta línea de trabajo es lo malo, es que te llevas una mala dieta, no es tan saludable. Like,
No, entonces no es para mí. Yo
no.
estuviera rodando ya ahorita en la calle, usando como llanta para
No
traerle más.
mames. No, güey. No, like, all right, like, for example, at the, like, is there something unhealthy about your job that you think, like,
Now Right now, no, because it is a bigger corporation.
Right.
It's not like a mom and pop shop like before. So, I would work, eat, kind of, even though if I was lunch, even just picking up the phone, still, you're not in lunchtime. But again, I did get paid salary. So it was more of like, I have to do it.
Right.
And then I did respect my co-workers lunchtime though. I wouldn't be like, hey, I need this, I need that. It was more like teaching the customer, I'm sorry, they're on lunch right now, just give me a second. But I didn't mind it because I loved helping customers, or their issue. And
Right.
again, it came from doing the automotive service as well. It's fast paced, so you're like, you gotta get it out, you gotta get the customer out, and at the same time, I mean, at the shop, same, you right? I mean, wish I could be with you for hours, customer, but I have a car waiting for me, or I
Right.
have,
Yeah.
my coworker that needs me because I need to order this other part for him or something
So it
like
was
that.
just more like lack of time, lack of personal time for you. But at the same time, you already knew that responsibility you had on
Yeah, it was just
upon
that
yourself.
that fast paced movement that a lot of people might not like. It was an adrenaline to me because it was like, all right, got this out. I'm gonna get this other thing out, and like, hey, we're cutting short times. Already 2 o'clock. 2 more hours. We're gonna go home. This has to be out, and just keep going and
Checking
going.
that list,
Yeah,
getting
and
it done.
and again, the whole me lusos that they name me is just because like I was able to multitask so much like that. But I had fun, and yes, I'm not gonna say I had headaches, but it was more like, oh man, like almost like draining. But at the end of the day, the adrenaline was feeding me as well because I knew that, hey, if I'm gonna get this done, this other thing done, customer's gonna be happy. Tomorrow we don't have much to go out, so it'd be easy. Especially Fridays we didn't open on Saturday, so
Oh,
Friday, hey, let's try to get it out, or let's try to get Thursday most work done for Friday.
yeah, dude.
Hey, if you're done with your work, go home.
Right.
But it was fun. It was a fun time. But nah, definitely. I guess chemicals. That's one other thing that I can say from being an automotive tech. Chemicals. Like right now, if I get any oil on my skin, I probably start getting a rash. But I stopped doing the chemicals for about 3 years now. So
Slowly,
yeah,
slowly going away.
yeah, well, we don't use chemicals here because again, we're doing hydraulic type of work. Yes, hydraulic does have oil, but I'm doing more base of water. Again, sprinklers, valves. So all
Gotcha.
I do is just deal with water and
No, pues qué bueno.
whatever it
Like
needs.
that's what I was talking about. Like, like you're just thinking ahead. Like, hey, like how many years am I gonna keep doing this
Yeah,
bad stuff, and how many much years am I shaving off of my
yeah.
future? You get me?
And we don't think about
But
it again. We're young and
you were
we're like,
young,
we could do it, we could do it.
Simon.
But at the end of the day, I mean, I know we joke around. I joke with you, hey, ya estás viejo. But I do that because you always were like, hey,
I
you're
always
older
clown on
than
them.
me. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get your
Yo,
paperwork ready for your grave.
o sea,
Again, we
siempre
can
les hacía
joke like,
burla,
yeah,
siempre
we
les
can
hacía
joke
burla.
like that because we know each other
Siempre
for a
decía,
long
no
period
se
of
preocupen
time.
muchachos, yo les voy a limpiar ahí su terrenito cuando ya no
Yeah.
estén, yo voy a ir a podarles.
Yeah,
Pero
but again, it was a joke from us. I know, not everybody can take that joke, but it was
now I
more
can't
of,
joke like that, my boy. I'm like, damn, I'm fucking up there too.
yeah. Now I think you're feeling it.
I'm feeling it,
Now
yeah.
that you're a certain age, I've been telling you, like, damn, bro, like, you were young and you would eat your 4x4 in and out. And I was like, bro, I can't do that. You're like, oh man, yeah, I can do it at 10 o'clock. Go get my little 4x4. I'm like, nah. But now I think you realize why, right? Like
Hell
you
yeah.
hit that stage of your life that you're like, if I eat right now, I'm not gonna be able to
Forget
sleep.
about it, bro. I'm up here like, am I breathing right? What's
Yeah,
wrong?
I heard que roncas mucho,
Nah,
so
son rumores, güey.
eres el Santa Fe aquí.
No, no, no. No, de hecho, por eso ya no tienen la chicharra de Santa Fe, güey.
Te usan a ti, güey.
Me usan a mí.
Yeah,
No, es que yo no las doy a las horas correctas.
yeah.
Pero yeah, güey.
Nomás en la noche.
No, dude, it's crazy. Like, to see the transitions of work ethics
Yeah,
that we have. and not that's not the only things we have. We're fortunate enough to say that we got to work at one point in our lives together, and we really want to bring this homie, friend, boss.
Yeah, and then again, an example, he kind of just, we were saying about Ensenada people, this gentleman too, he had to just throw himself out there and go
Yeah,
for it. And, we're going to say that all of us learn because we didn't do that type of
yeah.
work before. And that was the fun part. But with that said, any hobbies that, you have that you like doing now, or, maybe when you were a kid, you loved doing?
Yeah, I'm a big ass kid. I am. Um,
I can tell you're Goku and you're
as you can
Pikachu
see, yeah,
there.
I can't hide it. I can't hide it, but yeah, man, like I had a hobby, and I as a kid, I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon. Um, I was more Pokemon was more like a more of the hobby because we watched the anime. We had Pokemon cards. We would battle, trade, and take them everywhere. Like
Hmm.
and then I got to a point where it
And now you got that Pokemon Go on the cell phone. I
yeah,
never played it, but I know you did for a little bit. I don't know if
nice.
you still do it, but
Yeah, here and there I still update it, and then catch a few, and then kind of just put it back away. Cause life happens, life happens. You have to mature up or whatever. But nah, I don't believe what they tell you.
yeah, no.
Just nah. I just had to focus on myself. At one point in my life, enfocarme, hacer lo que tengo que hacer. Si era estudiar, like the career that I finally got to do. Y pues sí, puse todo to the side. I think my hobby of collecting Pokemon cards, I put it to the side for a really long time. I forgot the age that I was when I stopped, but one of the last things I did was put my collection with your collection.
Yeah, that I just barely asked you like a couple years ago and never touched that subject for 20 years.
Yeah.
You want to explain what happened to that
Oh, man.
collection?
Can you
That
give
you could have probably been a
bro,
millionaire.
we could have been millionaires, bro. Not just me. But no, sí, yo tuve una colección, ok. La colección que teníamos era toda del 1996. Um, originals and hollows and in good conditions.
Yep.
So my boy here, un día, él siempre cuidaba, tenía bien cuidado todas sus tarjetitas en un folder inside the sleeves and all that. Y pues un día, no sé, he told me like, hey, uh, I want to give this to you.
Yeah.
And I remember if it was for my birthday or not, but
Nah, you did your first communion.
oh, damn, okay, I did remember it was
Yeah.
something. So, okay, pues fue por mi primera comunión, me lo dio. Y yo pues los aguardé, I like, obviously I was like, man, I was so happy that I got them. And pues yo puse mi colección, la que ya tenía, con la colección de él, y pues le agregué más páginas y ahí se quedó. Ese folder lo guardé en mi cuarto, no lo guardé ni en el garaje, ni afuera, ni en un storage, ni nada. Estaba en mi cuarto, en mis drawers, güey. Y cuando menos esperé, en ese tiempo todavía era el único hijo
Yeah, ¿cuánto
en la
las
familia.
regalé?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just for some reason I just put it there in the freaking my drawers, right?
Mhm.
And I was like, yeah, they're safe. I don't gotta worry about it, bro. Well, here comes a couple years later. I always knew they were there, but I had a little sister.
Right.
Here comes my little sister at the age of like 1.5 or 2. I don't remember what age she was, but I came back from school one day and bro, this little girl had all the folders. I don't know how she managed to get like how she found them. One rule we had in the house was mi papá me decía y mi mamá me decía que no cerrábamos las puertas, menos la del baño, porque la niña pues le gustaba andar pues a gatear y todo eso y le daban espacio. Se metió en mi cuarto y el cajón de abajo es donde lo tenía. Pues I guess some way somehow she opened that drawer up.
Ah, chapito, lo tenías que tener abajo.
Damn, no, pues ¿qué quieres que haga? Era de un drawer. Nah, bro. was she gets in it, she pulls it out, she starts taking them out, and I guess she found this pin, bro. She wrote all over them, dude.
Nah, man.
Oh God, man,
Man.
why? I was
Yep.
like,
What Blastoise charts are.
all of them, 151, 152 collected
We
cards.
were missing a little bit, but like it was
But the
most of
main
the
ones, they were
collection.
there,
Yes.
bro. They were
Yes.
there, and they were in good condition. And
I
so
I
what?
wonder what they would rate right now.
Well,
Well,
fast
again,
fast
you
forward
are
now, I got back into that hobby
okay.
of collecting, so I still have them. They were all messed up, all written on it, but I still have the original ones that you gave me. I still have the folder, everything, right?
And I haven't seen them, so you need to bring them in for
All
we
right,
can show it to
I'll
me.
bring them
Let
to
me
you.
see
I'll
that.
bring them to you. Yeah, I'll bring them. Dude, now I got back into it, and what caught my attention to get back into collecting cards again, and as a hobby, a side hobby. Um, I heard it was the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, and that just like blew my mind. I was like, I can't believe it's been 25 years. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
time flies.
My friend, I have a coworker that got me back into it, and he's more than a coworker now. He's just like we kick it. He's my friend. Shout out to him.
Okay. What's his name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Jonathan, man. Shout out to my boy Jonathan. He got me back into it. We dropping
Is he a
big.
truck driver too?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's a truck driver. Um, with the sick ass collection of Pokemon cards out there, man. But yeah, he got me and my other friend, my other coworker, that man David. Shout out to David. uh, yeah, man, he got us back into it, and we've been dropping mean stacks of cash.
Man.
It's scary, but bro, we've been damn, we've been collecting. Well, I've been collecting since 2021, October of 2021.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm exactly 1 year in already, and so within that year, I caught back on the anime of all the eras that have been going on, and basically getting to know what happened throughout those whole 25 years. And now I'm up to grading cards. Like I grade cards here and there. I'm new to that. I just started doing that, and it's cool. I like it so far.
No, okay. So, like, is this local now where you grade them, or you send them out through
Um,
mail, or
we
I
used
don't
to go
know.
to this place called Frankensons back in it's like in going towards to LA, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Um, and now my friend got what's it called? He got his own thing to submit cards.
Oh, okay.
So now we just go through him, and that's my friend Jonathan. So yeah, he's the plug now. So
Dale.
hopefully, man, shout out to Jonathan. I mean, I'm telling you, this cat, if he opens like a whatnot or a YouTube or something, man, he'll be interesting to watch. There's a
Like,
lot of interesting YouTubers out there
he's
with that.
young, like
He's
younger
our
than
age.
us. Oh,
He's our
okay.
age.
I was
Yeah,
just saying because spending so much money in these Pokemon cards is not cheap no
it's not
more.
cheap.
And again, yeah,
No,
you guys truck drivers do make good
no,
money too.
eso no le crean la mentira.
But
Son puros rumores.
nah, nah.
Nah, so what about you? Like, did you have any hobbies like growing up?
Growing up or now, my hobbies right now, they're way different. I think my hobby now, even though back when I was a kid, I mean, music is the biggest. I don't play no instrument. Digamos así, DJ tampoco. It's more of like, it just helps me through life. It helped me through life when I was a kid as well.
Right.
Then again, my birthday just passed a couple months ago. Just had a little bit of group over, and so that's kind of where my money will go if I get the chance. Get a group and just have them play. I think people started realizing like, um, you know, family from our fiances are like Big J le gusta la música. And yeah, that helped me when I was a kid. Crazy and crazy artists that I listened to and even going to sleep was Eminem. Back in the
Yes,
90s,
sir.
yes, Eminem was, not really a kid appropriate, but I did have older sisters, so They kind of helped me get those
Man, you
albums.
got me hyped up, man. Eminem deserves a. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
so
I understand you.
we back then we used to get magazines. So these magazines had so many album covers, and they had numbers in each album
That's
cover.
right.
And
Dang.
each album cover, so you will kind of pick about 10, and they will give you a good price, a discount price, and then you send it out and they will come. So that's how I got the CDs. Yes, they weren't, they were 18 and older. But yeah, when I listen to it now, my fiance is like, man, like, what are you listening to? Or how do you
Oh,
know
you,
these
you used to
songs?
listen to that when
Just
you were a
like,
kid? Like, damn.
yeah, I mean,
Yep.
yes, I did. And again, we have that mentality of growing old at a very young age. So, but it really, really helped. And, we just went to Ensenada. So we just got
Yeah.
a couple guys and they played and they did an awesome, great job.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely music. Did I ever want to play an instrument? Yeah, I mean, you had drum sets, so then ahí voy yo
Yeah.
también comprando una drum set que nomás está ahí collecting dust still. I think it's still in my parents' house.
Pásala,
No la recoges.
güey. I'll go. Shit. I'll pick it up.
And at one point también the trumpet when I was elementary, but I think it was more
I didn't
that
even know
got
that.
me because of my dad. He used to love mariachi, so we used to listen to Jose Alfredo, Vicente Fernandez. So I think that's what caught my attention on the trumpet.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember like every time I would come over to your house and saludarlo and
Mm.
siempre tenía su radio ahí ya listo. Like,
Yeah, he definitely did. And but something that when we were growing, you and well, your dad, he started being DJ or
yeah.
he did the DJ thing, and I was like, man, I wish I had this set up. But again, I didn't need it because I was young, so it
Right.
was like it was more that I loved the music, but
Just
like
the
I wasn't gonna
sound.
do anything with it. Yeah, like
Right. The loud
when we
sound,
were
yeah.
kids, loud sound and the whole bass. And right now, I still like the bass, but
Heck
I
yeah.
never got into the whole bass like what you did with your cars. I never had put a system in my car, but you do, so I would say
Yeah.
that's one of your hobbies as well, music.
Yeah, I messed around here and there, con sonido
Right.
to make it worse.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah, I
hate
did.
rattling, right? The rattling in your car, so you're so
Yeah.
picky. Like I can't be listening to music and hear that
I
rattle.
haven't done it recently, but yeah, I
Ahí
just
tienes una 10, ¿qué no? Una
12s,
subwoofer,
12s.
12, just sitting there
Ahí
collecting
están también
dust también.
collecting dust.
Pásalas, güey.
Pásame los drums, güey.
Let's
Shit.
do a trade off.
Even trade. All right, cause well, yeah, man, I didn't know that like that you play the trumpet and all that. I knew about the drums, but
Yeah.
not about the trumpet. But it makes sense now. Like now that you said, like why? All right, well, you know, also with the whole time like Halloween and all that, like coming up, like man, what do you think we should do for the next episode?
Well,
Like,
it's definitely, uh, Latinos are not so big in Halloween. I think here and the States is more. But, Dia de los Muertos, that's something we
yeah,
celebrate in our culture. So, yeah, definitely next week we'll go ahead and have something going on about Halloween or Dia de los Muertos, maybe some stories. Maybe they can make comments,
yeah, man, comment down below if
or send us out a story that they would like for us to share.
we'll read it.
Something
We'll read it on
something
here.
small, something big, it doesn't matter. And
Yeah.
some experiences that we might have, and at the same time, like theories of like lechuzas, owls,
Crees en la
and
llorona.
yeah, la llorona.
Yeah. No, yeah. Any like good stories that you feel like you have and you're willing to share, just go ahead, drop a comment
Yes.
or an Instagram. You could.
Yep. IG.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be personal stories. It could be any legend, like that de donde sean. No necesariamente tienen que ser de México ni de los
Yeah.
Estados Unidos. Si eres de Colombia, de Chile, de Ecuador, de donde sea, like China,
Yes.
dude. Like, let us know. Let us know where you guys are from too. Like,
Hey, that'd be cool. Like hearing a China story, or somewhere from
dude,
Europe.
have you heard of? Well, it's not China, but it's Japan. Like, there
Mhm.
they have a forest, and it's the what's called the forest. Like,
No, yeah, no.
yeah. But anyways, dude, it's crazy.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, we'll see what community sends
yeah,
us, but we definitely will be having that next
that'd
week.
be cool. That'd be cool to
It is
read.
getting close to Halloween, so we'll have that. And either way, if it's not Halloween, go ahead and comment any other subjects you'd like us to share
Exactly. Yeah.
or see our point of view.
And good. We just want to keep saying thank you. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for keeping grinding with us as we progress. Like we're hopefully um, everything gets better as
Yes, yes.
everything. And thank you so much to Ricky for the first video that he edited. Man, it came out. I think personally, it came out really good.
Yes, it
Gracias
did.
porque yo sé que se toma mucho tiempo en editar, arreglar, cortar. Dice, este güey está bien feo, ¿cómo lo arreglo? Pero
Tú
no,
nomás, güey, y también
pues
yo,
la
yo
mitad
creo.
aquí, güey. Pero sí,
A ver si no nos combina los dos.
No, valiendo madre.
Quitarlo aquí y ponerlo allá.
No, but yeah, shout out to Ricky. Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you, Ricky.
Thank you. Y sí, esperen más episodes. I know this one came maybe a little bit shorter than last time, but you know what? We're trying to make it better. Every time that we make a video, we're trying to make it better, more interesting. And don't worry, yes, we are gonna have invitados. Vamos a tener unos invitados que son especiales para nosotros, que son gente que admiramos y que ojalá sus historias de ellos también los motiven y les ayuden para que ustedes también puedan salir y hacer algo de sus vidas, que a lo mejor tenían los mismos propósitos como ellos, y para que se ayuden y les den motivación para hacerlo, porque todos tenemos derecho a salir adelante y luchar por nuestros sueños. So, pues, with that being said, I think
yeah, we'll wrap this one
we'll
up.
wrap it up, my boy.
Alrighty, well, thank you. Last one y nos vamos.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you for the next one. And sorry about that. I know I messed up, but I got you guys covered at least on the button. Pero yeah, estamos. Esperen el que sigue.
Yes.
Saludos.
See you guys next week.
Peace.
Thanks.